Unless they decide to take their spears on us, which that's also a good place to end.
And I think we're back? Question mark.
What the fuck is up, every pony?
Yes, we're there. Okay, cool.
Yay.
I have no idea how much everyone missed, but so I'll just do a quick recap. So we've had the dwarfs re-emerge. Not as many, but they still come out in like a slight military force. This time around, 2 dwarfs have stepped forward. You think one of them is the same one from before. You're not 100% sure. But this time, the one you haven't met before speaks. When they speak, they have a slightly different tone to their voice, which makes you think they might be female. You're not 100% sure, but they sort of have that more sort of feminine tone to the more gruff voice you heard before.
Do the females have beards also?
Of course.
Okay.
They're dwarves. Everyone has beards.
Even the kids have beards.
Yeah, haven't dwarves babies just pop out with beards?
I mean, they're more beard than baby. But yes, the more feminine voice calls out and goes, "You have been granted temporary entrance into the city."
Thank you.
Shall we follow you in then?
You may, and you are expected to be on your best behaviour, and breaking any laws or not following any additional restrictions placed upon you when you are within Deep Crag will result in banishment.
Okay, I understand.
Any severe crimes committed, you will be placed within the furnace.
Understood. Are there any laws that we should know of that are different than pony laws?
Have you put into law any new rules since we last dealt with your kind?
I think we
Looking
got
back
rid
time,
of
who probably would be the one to know.
I think we got rid of fear of them because we don't have a law anymore.
I mean, technically, it's true. You kind of don't have an empire, so there's no sort of massive set laws anymore. But what's the answer you're giving them?
Nashan will say, no.
Then there is nothing that you need to be updated on.
Hooray!
All right. I hope this isn't part up in the ass.
This way. And you are escorted in by dwarfs. So I'm afraid you're basically all now moving at half speed, because you're moving at dwarf speed.
That's fine. Oh, well, I wear armor, so this is just my normal speed.
No, it's even slower than that, because dwarfs only move at 20 feet.
Yes, okay, so I'm moving 5 feet less, but...
10 feet less, I'm sure, because you move at 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I was thinking of Pathfinder, too.
Yeah, that's different. So, yeah. You guys you go in. You're kind of coming to a sort of... It's not very nice. It's definitely clearly a entrance room, except for it's a very highly defensible entrance room. You are... Most of the dwarfs who are under heavy guard and stuff basically remain here, and you guys are taken through by which you assume is a female, into the into the rest of it. You go down some stairs. They're very long stairs, so they sort of go more windy rounds and stuff like that. You then come into what appears to be a more barracksy type place where you think there's like an eating hall, that sort of thing. It's fairly open, even though it's underground. But you don't really spend much time here. They sort of take you more around the outside and lead you off somewhere else. And you then taking you through a set of sort of rather large double stone doors, far bigger than the dwarfs really need to do. You assume they've probably built it for more. It's less practical but more grand, and it's probably them
This
more
is
showing off.
sure.
Yeah. You're taken through into that when you are basically you enter into a almost like a city underground, where you can see all various things. It is quite warm down here. You can see in the distance sort of furnaces going off, which are quite large and vast, billowing smoke, what seems to rise up, and you've got lots of dwarfs moving around and basically just going about everyday life.
All right, going to take off that winter outfit.
Yeah. The person who escorts you here basically sort of holds out their hand and gestures towards the city in front of you, and basically just goes, "Welcome to Deep Crag."
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I forgot what I was gonna say. Shush.
Okay. Alexandra will take a few steps inside, like get a good look at the place, because we're seeing things that no one has seen for a long, very long time.
That's what she said.
That doesn't work in this context.
It kind of does.
Not really.
Looking around the big open area, is everyone's attention on us, or does the city seem to have a life of its own with everyone doing their work?
Everything seems to be sort of getting on. Most people just seem to be getting on with life and don't really care too much. One thing that does sort of catch your attention, though, sort of, it seems to be sort of it's lowered down, but it seems to be more one of the central things. There does seem to be like a rail system set up here, very similar to what you've been seeing in the rail system outside, and you do see what appears to be a functioning train system right in front of you, as it looks like people or equipment are in the process of being loaded up and getting on it and stuff like that.
I will ask, where does that train go to?
It goes deeper. That is all you need to know.
Who are you taking us to?
To no one. You wish to gain entrance, you have been granted entrance. You may enjoy yourselves as you see wish.
Well, thank you. The reason why we're here is because we want to reactivate the train route from Deep Crag back to... I'm opening the map back up because I can't remember the name of that city. From Deep Crag to Yilsing. The Empire is reforming, and we need those tracks active in order for us to be able to transport goods and troops.
Oh. She looks a little bit surprised. So you are a diplomatic team?
Yes.
Stupid males. Didn't even think of telling me such things. Well, I'm sure we can sort something out. We've not had ambassadors for some time. I can only tell you to enjoy the city until we have something sorted out for you. She points to basically what looks like a carving in stone. If you go there, you can inquire about lodging. This only should take a day or two, and if you can advise me who you are here representing or speaking on the behalf of, and any official stamps or whatever your royalty is using at this moment in time, and I will put you in contact with the right people.
We are currently representing the Council of Villagertown. That will become the capital.
Wasn't it the capital already, or was?
It was, but since the Empire deteriorated, we become city-states, and we're in the middle of reforging the Empire as we speak.
She's clearly sort of thinking about what you said for a moment. So there is no empire. You're still in the process of mending it.
Correct.
So you speak for one city.
We speak for the capital city.
Understood.
Everything is... Okay, she understands, so he won't expand anymore.
If you might, we're not quite used to how you dwarves travel through stone. He points to the lodge that you pointed to before. Like, how do we get in?
Do you walk for the door? I mean, I'm sure ponies use doors.
Was there actually a door there?
I mean, it looks like stone, but there's a door there.
Alexander squints and I guess sees the door. Is like, oh, okay, I see.
Forgive him, my friend. He's used to walking into walls.
So says the Mad Mage.
You may make use of whatever you wish to do so.
Is there a place where we can find lodging until we're...
She already said that there's a place.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sort of... is there a female amongst your party, or is it just all males?
There is a female. She is aboard our ship. She's heavy with child at the moment.
I see. Okay, I will pass on the message. Alright, it will take a bit of time, but you may make use of that lodging and explore the city as you wish.
Alright. Milk Thistle's going to go and secure us some lodging for the night. I'm confident they still accept coin, but hopefully they do, otherwise we'll have to get creative.
They only accept bitcoins here.
Alright.
They only accept Dogecoins.
Alright, so I assume you all probably go into a secure lodging. The dwarf in there only speaks to you in Dwarven, so you get shouted at in Dwarven.
I'm gonna put Nightshine in first.
So Nightshine, he seems rather excited that the fact that there's non-dwarfs here, and even more so the fact that there is colourful ponies and even a goat. He seems to be even more amused at the fact that there's a goat there, a goat who even tried to talk to him as well.
Yes, he's very talkative. He's my pet.
I'm assuming you're saying this in Dwarven.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milk Thistle, not understanding what's going on, just seeing the excitement and the gestures toward him, will smile and nod his head.
I mean, he seems to... he seems to be happily curious about I know about you guys a little bit. Just sort of like it's sort of like more. It comments on obviously the horns coming out of at least two of your heads and like general stuff like he's getting to know like ponies again. After a little bit of to and a throwing, another dwarf comes out and sort of tells him off for basically just chatting to the guests or you guys and not even trying to offer them rooms yet. He obviously responds to who you then soon really realise is probably his partner as yes dear, I'll get them rooms right away. And then we'll basically move into do you need a place to stay situation.
Yes, and I think we're gonna need double beds for each one.
He looks at all of you and go, yes, you'll probably won't fit into any of the beds.
Actually, I think we would, because dwarves are about the same size as any of us. They're medium size.
No, they're small. Oh, are they dwarves small or medium?
I think dwarves.
They're shorter than humans, but they're still massive across the shoulders. I'm pretty sure they're medium size.
Yeah, I think they just fall under medium.
Okay, I got that completely wrong. For some reason I was thinking dwarves were medium, were small. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you'll fit in the beds fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Right. I mean, maybe if the dwarf is a
Child.
child, or it's like a half dwarf, half gnome hybrid.
Yeah.
Then
I
something went
remember,
horribly wrong.
Gnomes and halflings are the very small ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, you won't need double beds. You'll be able to fit into their beds perfectly fine. They can... he can sort you out. He will want to know how long you want to stay there for, basically.
At least 2 days.
You do have a little bit of a choice. Do you all want to be in a room? Do you want all individual rooms?
Maybe 2 to a room.
I think a group room would suit us just fine. Like just one room with 5 or 6 beds in it.
Yeah.
He can give you a single. He can give you. You can have a collection of rooms which are near each other, or you can have what they call the complex, which is you have a central. You have your own sort of entrance hall where there's bedrooms, which you do have your own sort of kitchen, bathroom, sitting room, but you will have individual bedrooms.
That'll suit.
Yeah. That actually works.
He will say that will cost you for 2 days, basically the equivalent of what the dwarfs will say is 32 gold.
What currency do they use?
Well, he will probably say whatever the dwarven currency is, so 32 like Deutschmarks or something like that, which basically would equivalent to gold.
Okay, so do Deutschmarks and gold pieces have the same value?
I mean, as long as they're made out of gold.
Man, if only our global economy could be that easy.
I know.
Yeah.
I assume you guys
32.
probably put down either platinum or gold pieces.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask, what's the other price for like if we don't want to like share the suite?
Alexandra, just pay the god blessed gold.
Here, I'll pay the god blessed gold. So what, 32? So it's 51 minus 32. That would be 9 left over.
What?
51 minus 32.
It's
I think
19.
that's 19.
19?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Burns will take out his his gold and put 32 pieces of it on the counter.
He will pick it up, look at it, um, tells you he will have to test the coin to see if it's okay. Pass it on to his partner, who will disappear around the back. They're gone for about 5 minutes when they will come back and go, "Yeah, it's gold," and then they will take your money or platinum, depending on what you give them.
Oh, it was gold.
Yeah.
Nightshine's going to let the bartender know that he lets that one pony carry his money for him, and that it's actually him paying for everyone because he's not.
And which one do you point to?
I point to Burnt, which paid.
Yeah, I mean, most of the conversation is going through you anyway, because he's speaking Dwarven.
Yeah. Milk Thistle a pet. Burn carries the money.
I guess Alexandrite is the bodyguard.
I'm thinking wife.
Yeah, I mean,
We're bringing back Alexandra.
I mean, he probably will inquire what Alexandrite is. If that one's your money holder and that one's your pet, well, what's the shiny gem looking like one?
This is my son.
He will comment on the fact he doesn't have a horn.
Wait, what did he say?
He will comment on the fact that Alexandrite doesn't have a horn.
Oh yeah. When different races don't always come from everything. His mom didn't have a horn.
How old is Nightshine, by the way?
17?
Okay, Alexandrite's 2 years older than you.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. I mean,
You're 17?
Yeah.
I didn't know Nightshine was that young. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course you would do this.
but yeah, I mean, with that, he will basically tell you how you get into the room, and then send you on your way.
Yay.
Yes.
I just like to imagine. Just leave it to your old Uncle Nightshine, 2 years older than you.
Yeah, the room is nice. Or the area you've basically rented for 2 days is fairly nice. Very spacious, higher ceilings than it needs to be, especially for dwarves. You do have a nice sort of everything's stone here, pretty much. What you would consider beautiful and fancy is not really what dwarfs consider beautiful and fancy. There are like carvings and statues and stuff, but you're sitting at basically stone tables with stone chairs, and your beds do have some comfort to it, but they're basically made out of stone with like pillows and blankets.
Yes, the pillows are also made out of stone.
No, they are really soft, and you can put your head on them. I mean, you don't have a mattress; you just got a very nice, polished stone slab.
Alright. I have personally slept on worse, though.
Made of stone, or do they have mattresses?
No mattress.
Yeah, no, we're sleeping on stone.
Okay. Well, once we have the room arrangements made, Milk Thistle actually wants to go out and explore the city, try some of the food.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much have free reign to basically go and explore and pay for things. You might have to take your universal translator with you, though.
Yeah, if we're gonna have to bring Nighttime, I think we should travel as a group because
Yeah.
we're all gonna want to do something and Nighttime.
Well, I mean,
come with us.
maybe you unprepared amateurs will have to take along a translator, but I act as my own translator.
Yeah. Watch. He say that now. Next episode. Oh God! I started a fight.
Milk Thistle, start a fight? No, never.
Mm.
That's not his style.
But yeah, no, I mean, you guys literally have free reign to do what you like in this crazy place for at least 2 days. But this will probably be a good stopping point, which gives you a chance to think about what you might want to try and do, or what you might want to explore, what you might want to try and find out while you're in the Dwarven City. As
Well, we're quite obvious.
Oh, sorry.
We're quite obviously in a matriarchal society, so if we're going to be doing official business, we can probably expect to be dealing with female dwarves.
I mean, that
So
is
mind your manners.
It is a strong possibility. But yeah, so have a think about what you might want to do here and what you might want to see or what you might want to try and get hold of. But you might not be able to get other places if you want to try shopping or anything.
I would at least like to look at the weapons and armor.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, those are all options, but we're going to stop here, give you guys a week to think about what you could possibly do, and let me just double check. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then next week we'll probably have, we'll see how crazy you go within the Dwarven City, and we'll see if you guys go absolutely crazy and poke and play with everything in this place, or if we sort of do very little and then jump straight to why you're here, so to
We
speak.
could try to find a paying job here because we could find a quest. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, always possible.
You never know. There
Did
might
we-
be. Go on ahead.
Did we earn any XP today?
You did get in, so this is very true. Right. Right, for getting into the Dwarven City, you guys earn.
Yay! All right, we need to clear out the dark spawn.
You mean the dwarfs?
No, Dragon
No,
Age.
no.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played Dragon Age.
Yeah, that was my last like really fun BioWare game, like the first one.
I never beat the first one.
The first one was really good. I had multiple playthroughs of that. The second one I only did a single playthrough of as a fighter, and I never played Inquisition, but I did see some gameplay of it.
Dragon Age 2, that's the one that takes place in the city, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get to go to the countryside. You're restricted to a single city.
I never got a chance to play that one. I need to.
In my opinion, didn't miss much.
Right, I'm going to bring the stream to an end, and so thank you.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yes, thank you for joining
Okay,
us,
everyone.
even though after we broke. Goodbye.
Yeah, I